Hey up me ducks, welcome back to the Hermit's Cave. Hope everybody's having a lovely weekend. I'm saying that because it's Sunday, but I'm not sure what. I'm going to do a couple of walkthrough videos today and probably schedule them to go up during the first part of the week. But I thought we could have a look at the version 2 of the Desney Tarot and the Pamela Commemorative collection. So the journey so far with this deck is that, I mean, the boxes have certainly changed. There is a Desney and a Desney Pocket Edition, and then the 22 major Arcana Pamela Commemorative collection. And that says on it Kickstarter edition, whereas now it just says Pamela Commemorative collection. Okay, so Desney is obviously Disney themed, but it doesn't use Disney characters. It's just the art style, if you like, of Disney. This is 196. It's by Desney, the guys over at Desney. And you can see here that it's following an RWS, but the characters are kind of Disney-esque, if you like. But if you're used to RWS and you want kind of a softer deck, or you're into Disney, it had this beautiful gold speckled gilding, whereas I think it's silver. I haven't used this deck. This one I've just put in order. This one I haven't used. This was number 90 of 500. And the only difference here is that it is printed titles, where it's cold stamping on the numbers. And there's these little, I'm not sure if this is showing on camera, but these little gold embellishments. Do you see here? And on the belt, there's little bits of gold. And then we've obviously got the beautiful gold numbers and lettering at the bottom. And the thing with having a ring light, sometimes it don't always show the gold bits. Let's see if there's a card that illustrates it a bit better. So there's gold here around the moon, around his head. So anyway, matte cardstock. It was quite thin for Desney. That was the only thing about this deck. The cardstock was quite thin, which is very unlike their new style decks. So I'm hoping that perhaps it's a little bit thicker on this one, because things like the Retina Waite Smith, very luxurious cardstock. Then we've got the mini. Now the mini is actually thicker. So this is a thicker cardstock. We don't have the cold stamping, but again, you know, in terms of size comparison, you get the idea of the different backs as well, but you get the size comparison there. So it'd be interesting to see what version 2 is providing for us. Pamela Coleman Smith Commemorative Collection. Again, I've just sorted this out. Beautiful backs. Now it has the same back design as the Desney Tarot. And again, you can probably see the cold stamping here around the flowers. And it's beautiful. We've got a Waite Smith card here. And then we've got a Pamela Coleman Smith card and an Arthur Edward Waite card. Then we've got the certificate, and it's the major Arcana, but using Pixie in each of the images. Again, same card. It's quite thin, but you know, it's got some flex to it. Okay, so that's the history of the decks so far. Standard, Pocket, and the Commemorative, all Kickstarter editions. Just grab my scissors and let's have a look. Well, actually we won't need the mini now, so let's pop the mini deck, and this one has the silver speckled gilding there. Oops. So that's the mini, we'll pop the mini there. And let's have a look at these two versions. Okay, that one off. So the boxes, are they, yeah, they're similar in style. I mean, we've got different lids. You know, it looks like we've got the Knight of Wands here. We've got the Three of Cups on this one. Both have that sort of cold stamping effect. Hopefully that's picking up on camera. Let's have a look. 505. All my decks that have been sent this time have 505. Oh, it's that beautiful copper. This is the gilding, although it's speckled, but this copper colour is what's on my old school tarot, and I absolutely love it. It's the same cardstock. 505. It doesn't look like the images have changed. But the great thing about having a second version is once that's out of print, because they do limited print runs, you can more or less get it again. So the backs have changed. I mean, it's the same design, it's different colours. I like this purple, this is beautiful. So yeah, let's take out the extra card. So it looks like we've got the title card at the end. Don't know if there's a happy squirrel or anything. No. So that's pretty much, I think, we'll do a side-by-side comparison, but you know, it's the same thickness bar one card, so I'm not quite sure why there's a extra card. And let's have a look at Pamela Smith. Again, number 505. Yeah, I mean, these are beautiful. Oh, we've gone straight in to the forward. So this time in version 2, you don't get the 3 extra cards, which is Smith Waite, Pamela Smith, and Arthur Edward Waite. We go straight into, yeah, straight into the fall, and there's no change at all to the images, as you can see here. Okay, so being as there's no change to the images, there's no point doing a side-by-side because they're going to be identical. So I'm going to bring the camera down. If this is the first time you're seeing the Desney Tarot, then you'll see the one that's available now. I'll do a walkthrough. Just also to mention that we get the same gilding. So whereas last time you'd got the gold, we've now got this copper colour, which is beautiful with the speckles. Obviously we've got the same backs like last time, so it's uniformed again. Okay, so that's version 2 of Desney. I mean, it's beautiful. I'm not quite sure on camera how the cold stamping effect is actually coming out, because I've got a ring light, but it's all the way through the images. It's really subtle, but to the naked eye, it's quite beautiful all along the sword here. Gorgeous. So there's a lot of detail in these cards. Yeah, and as I mentioned, it's not the thickest deck, but there is that sort of springy, bendy quality to them. So I think it'll be great if people are riffle shuffling. It's straight up based on RWS. Every card, even in the minors, is very RWS. And I think that's why it comes with the Pamela Smith commemorative set, or you could certainly, when I say comes with it, I think you have to pay for it separately, but it's uniformed with this deck, because it's a homage to her. I think this is a great beginner's deck, because I always recommend, if people are starting out, that's just because of the way I learned tarot, but to have an RWS deck. So it's great for young people, it's great for adults who, want to perhaps do inner child work, or just have a love of animation, particularly Disney or Looney Tunes and things like that. So it's wonderful for that. The gilding is beautiful, backs are stunning. It's really nice. So let's have a look at the Pamela Smith deck. I mean, it's incredible, isn't it? I wonder what she would think. Not only that her work has been replicated countless times, but to feature in her own tarot deck as well as the kind of central figure, the archetype of the cards. But yeah, it's really well done. And I've done a walkthrough of this before. It would have been easy for me just to say, I'll pop into the description below, but let's pop them in this one video. Even the way the 15 is right in the middle of the, again, I'm not quite sure that the hold stamping is coming out on camera or not. It's all the way around here. Beautiful. And this is a majors only deck, because it's kind of like an add-on. Oh, the world is the pixie. Is that the same in the original? I don't recall that. Why did I not pick that up before? I think it is, because I don't think they've changed anything. Yeah, the pixie. I hadn't picked that up. But like I said, I've used Desney, but I've not used Pamela because I don't tend to work with majors only. But this is, you know, for anybody who loves RWS and Pamela Smith, this is a great little add-on to any collection. So there you have it. Pamela Coleman Smith Commemorative Collection version 2, and also the Desney Tarot version 2 as well. Let me know your thoughts. Did you buy the first edition? I'd be interested to hear what you think. Yeah, and thank you for watching. Until next time, go in peace. Namaste and blessed be.